Good day, everyone. Today is 6:55 a.m. and you can see the clock on the left corner and the date. And then we have the NinjaTrader controller and is connected to Rhythmic NinjaTrader broker. We do not use a replay. We all know that is a scam. We're not going to be talking about it because those trades never happen. Today I want to cover something else because there is a lot of questions about auto trade, and I find out there is a lot of traders they don't know what to look in the auto trade, and this is really sad. And today I want to explain a few things how to look for an auto trade, whether it's from us or from somebody else. It doesn't matter. First, I want to cover stop losses. That in our system, we are covering around, on the range bar, we are no higher than a 10 ticks a stop loss. And then on 150 ticks, we are using 15 ticks a stop loss. Here is a question to the new trader. When you see a higher time frame, as an example, you see sometimes 10 minutes chart auto trade on an ES. You need to stop and look at it and say, what is my stop loss on that 10 minutes? If you have two contracts on the ES on the 10 minutes, on each contract you need around 80 ticks, because this 10 minutes bar is gonna go wave between plus and minus 80 ticks. So for a poor guy on a $5,000 account, it take one bad day to put him out of business, and this is going to happen to any auto trade. You're going to have a bad day. Or if you see 700 or 800 or 900 ticks on the ES, what is your stop loss? You don't need an auto trade for that, because even if that auto trade making $2,000 on that trade, your risk is a couple of $3,000 on a $5,000 account. You're going to blow up your account on the first bad day. With your luck, it's going to be your first day. You will be out of business. And here is the million-dollar question. If you notice, I want to give an example, and this is the reason I'm making that video. Today, you're going to see on that video, the ES and the CL are struggling to make money. Now, a naive trader will ask, what's wrong with your auto trade? There is nothing wrong with the auto trade, but you're going to have a bad day on the ES, and you're going to have a bad day one day on the NASDAQ, and you're going to have a bad day on the YM. You're going to have a bad day on the CL. On any given market, it cannot come in every day in the same color. If you notice on that chart here, the NASDAQ and the YM, they're doing superb, where the ES is struggling today. The same thing applies for the CL. Here's my problem with a high time frame chart. You are calculating how much you're making money, but you're not calculating if it went south when you start your auto trade. Where is your stop loss on the 10 minutes? Why you don't ask that question? What is my stop loss on this? Do I need an auto trade for a 10 minutes chart? Do I need an auto trade for 700 or 800 ticks on the ES? That's mean your stop loss on two lots around 150 ticks. Then might as well flip the coin. It will be much cheaper for you. Another things that what you need to look at the auto trade, and this is the fun part that a lot of people ask, backtesting. I can make any backtesting on any auto trade, make $1 million. I can make a statement from a broker can be altered within 5 minutes, and I can make a statement can make $1 million. But this is not what you need to look for, because in auto trade, you're going to have some good days and you're going to have bad days. What you need to look at the auto trade, the consistency in that auto trade, and what this auto trade does when it's struggling, as you see right now. And I want to highlight not the green, I want to highlight the red today. If you notice on the CL, we have $240 down. We have over $100 on the ES. In order for you to look for an auto trade, you need to see that auto trade running all day long. And then what you need to see, the same time frame running on the ES, CL, YM, and NASDAQ. Why the same time frame? Because it doesn't matter the results, but we want to see the stability in that auto trade. Bragging about a couple lousy trades on an auto trade where there is plenty of them on the YouTube is irrelevant. This is not showing consistency. If the ES on one time frame and the CL on a range and the NASDAQ on a Renko bar and the YM on 900 ticks, that means you have one disaster auto trade. The reason you need to see that auto trade running all day long, and that's what all our videos are, running all day long, and then we shrink the video in 5 minutes, and then you can see hundreds of trades, which I guarantee you 90% of that auto trades out there that will fail to do that. They cannot even show you one time frame on every single market all day long. They cannot. 90% of those auto trades that will fail. There will be a couple nice trades. We don't know. Maybe after you started with $2,000 down, you might start seeing some good trades, but they will fail to show you all day long trading. And that's what we do. We show you the ES all day long. And if you notice in this video, if you go back with this video, you can see, as you see right now, the ES is struggling. Does that mean there is something wrong with the ES? No. With the auto trade? No. But sometimes the condition of that chart is not allowing your auto trade to make money. In some condition, you see the auto trade or this condition on the ES is going 1 bar down and 2 bars up and then 2 bars down. And we don't know when this market is going to spike. The secret in the auto trade is how this auto trade is going to survive in a bad condition. I don't want to see the good condition. And now today, I want to show you the ES is south. And you can see the drawdown on this ES for today. And this is what you need to look for. Another things, a lot of traders, they make a mistake. They look at the profit factor. The profit factor, if you are putting a Renko, because a Renko never give a real backtesting. A lot of times you see on a Renko bar or range bar or backtesting, and the profit factor is 3 and 4. Wow. But then if you scroll down, and which most of the time it will be hidden on those videos, that the recovery days are 25 days recovery days. So you are occupied your eye on the profit factor. If I have an auto trade on a profit factor 4, and I have another profit factor, and a recovery day is 25 days, and another profit factor 1.8, and the recovery days are 2 days, I will take the profit factor on 1.8 because there is 2 days to recover. What does that mean? The other auto trade have the profit factor on 25 days. That means if you have one bad day, you need 25 days non-losing day to recover from one bad trade. And that's very sad. A lot of traders don't know that. There is impossible for any trader to run 25 days without any losing day. So in those 25 days, you have 2 losing days. Now we are up to 50, 60 days. And those 60 days, if you have 3 losing days, that means you need to keep auto trading the rest of the year with no losing trade until you recover your amount of money. And sadly, a lot of traders, they ask the wrong question. They ask, do you have document from your broker? We have 5 new traders in our room. They purchased auto trades based on that, and they were fake. And now they are with us. The second thing is very important when you are buying an auto trade, to have the trading room. What we do, we offer a free trading room when you purchase one of those auto trades. And the reason is webinars are not enough. We need to show you day by day how and when to start your auto trade, and how you become disciplined with the auto trade and how to trade it. It's nice to fly an airplane on an autopilot, but it's also you have to learn how to fly. And if you're looking at this video today, and this is very important, today, if you go back to this video, you will find out the Nasdaq hit the target before even the ES start getting to the green. The YM is in the green before even the ES started. And at the beginning of that video, if you go back to this video, you will see that the ES was struggling, and now he's getting up, and he is around 575, and now we are in the plus, and it will hit the target. And if you notice on the CL, is struggling. Does that mean there is something wrong with the auto trade? No. The condition of this market, sometimes you will have a bad day, or the condition on that chart, the bar's movement for that market, is not suitable for that auto trade. As it could be today, that auto trade, and it could be tomorrow another auto trade. Here is the problem is when you are using a high time frame on an auto trade, you can daydream, but in the reality, you will never be able to go live on a high time frame with an 80 ticks stop loss on 100 ticks. It is a suicide for a guy have a $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 account. And sadly, a lot of people, they've been taken by a replay data or by some false document can be altered within 5 minutes, or by backtesting. And that is very sad, because what you need to look for is how this auto trade runs all day long. It doesn't matter about the plus and the minus. I prefer to have an auto trade can make $300 a day than trying to catch an auto trade with $5,000 a day, and there is a potential to blow up my account on the first day. You have to be realistic, guys. You have to be auto trade. Some people call it a black box. Some people call it algorithm. You can call it jukebox. I don't care. At the end of the day, it's a mechanical trading, and it's nothing, something magic in it. It's a mechanical trading, and there is a potential to lose and make money. But what we are looking for, consistency. Now, if we are looking at that auto trade, now is this auto trade has been running almost 3 hours, and now, if we are looking on the ES, is 575, and the YM is around $690, $700, and this is where you must see that auto trade running all day long. Not just 2 trades, lower time frame, and the calculation of your stop loss. I mean, guys, before you purchase any auto trade, before you ask for a fake document, ask, what is the stop loss on that auto trade? Show me. If the stop loss 80 ticks, then you flip a coin is much cheaper for you. Another things, guys, most of the traders, they want to auto trade because they don't know how to trade. I understand that. Or they are emotional. I understand that. We have a lot of success stories where what we tell to those people, come in, we give you free trading room. It don't cost you a penny. We are paying for the trading room. We have rally. And if you are new with Ninja Trader, we have a gym. He will walk you around the Ninja Trader. We have around 3 people, and we have Zach and me. We are 4 people constantly supporting you, giving you free trading room. We have 9 different auto trades where some of them can be optimized, but also for people don't know how to optimize, I want to tell you that the A scalper, you cannot optimize. You either turn it on and off, and this is it. On the other auto trades we have, which we will be covering very soon, like the institutional auto trade, for the ones they can optimize and they learn how to optimize auto trade, and which will teach you in the room. The institutional auto trade have 20 different entries and 20 different filter, where I will be covering that. And if you are very good, if you learn how to optimize, and we made it very friendly use, that you can also outtrade the A scalper. And if you notice right now on the videos, that finally, after the ES has been struggling all day long, the first hour the ES was struggling, and now it hit 1,175. The Nasdaq hit 1,000. Another thing, that we have our target 1,000, and now the YM hit the 1,000. So what we do, we say our target 1,000, and then if you are on a trade and it goes above 1,000, the auto trade stay in that trade, and that is nice because, and then it close that trade. If is any auto trade we have across your target for today, and the auto trade is going into your direction, is not going to close that position exactly to the 1,000. As an example, if you see on the ES, our target 1,000, but the last trade give us another $175 extra, and that is nice because that extra can cover the commission, and then you are on the $1,000 clear or a little over than that. And now you can see the CL is struggling, and at the end of the video you will see that wind up in the $500 plus. So again, guys, it's not how much the auto trade can make. Management, what is the stop loss on that auto trade, and how is this auto trade handled in the bad weather, in the bad condition when the market is struggling, how the auto trade is gonna survive hard time. Because if you are on a higher time frame and the market is struggling, you will be out of that business within less than 1 hour, and that is very dangerous. Guys, there is a very fine line between sim and life. There is no way, even if you are on a $100,000 account, you will be able to turn on an auto trade with an 80 ticks a stop loss. It's impossible. Even if you are on a $100,000, it's a suicide, because there is a potential for that auto trade on a high time frame easily lose around $5,000. If it hit 2 bad trade, that will clean up your account. So guys, please, again and again and again, do not be fooled by the market. Somebody is marketing the auto trade, whether you are purchased from here or somewhere else. Do your homework Don't look at the green, look at the red. All the traders, the greed, you look at the green. This is a wrong thinking. You need to look at this auto trade in one time frame all day long before you accept that auto trade. And that's exactly what we do in our video. We shrink the video. We would like to show you all day long. So let's say in those 4 contracts, the 4 different charts, there is one in red. Does that mean there is something wrong with the auto trade? No, because this is gonna happen today and tomorrow and a day after tomorrow. Any auto trade have a losing day and a winning trade. What you need to look for, consistency, not backtesting, not fake documents, and not a replay. I wish you the best and wish you a happy trading. Thank you for now.